everybody. Today we are going to be doing a 5 things we liked about high school since it's May and it's graduation season and this is our official 1 year of being out of high school.
These are not in any particular order. They're just the 5 things that we liked about high school.
Here we go.
I just had a bug on my neck and I just squashed it. That was disgusting.
Ew.
So basically, sophomore year to senior year, I was on school newspaper at both FC and Avon. I transferred to Avon junior year. But I was on the school newspaper and I absolutely loved it. Avon school newspaper was a lot different than FC's, a lot nicer than FC's, but I loved all the people that were on staff, and Snyder was my favorite teacher of all of high school, so shout out to you.
One of my favorite things of high school was everything that Anna and I would do together. We became best friends in 7th grade. If you haven't watched our Story of Us video, we became best friends in 7th grade, and it's just kind of, I say it went downhill from there because we basically never had any more friends other than that. It was
Me and Chummy.
yeah, anything that we would do like in or out of school, mostly out, but I just remember like when she would be in newspaper, she would come take me out of class sometimes and we'd just walk around, go see another teacher, like we just kind of did whatever we wanted. And I don't know how we never got in trouble for anything. We had that war we had with Tanner, we had a prank war with Tanner. We like not stole, but we took signs
At people's yards, like we had one that just said eggs that we found in the country.
No big deal, just said eggs, we stole it. Shout out to you if that was your sign. Thank you. Just, I don't know, just everything that we did that was just so stupid, but it was just so fun.
I know everyone says that school lunch is really, really gross, but we had one day, and senior year it was on a Wednesday, and it was chicken nugget day. Franklin Central's, there's a bug.
I know, there's lots of bugs out here today.
Franklin Central's chicken nugget day was literally the best day.
Literally me.
Literally me every day. The mashed potatoes were on point. The chicken nuggets weren't even that good. It was the mashed potatoes and gravy. I would literally pour like
So much, because you got to serve yourself at our high school. I know some high schools don't do that. You got to serve yourself, so and they were like styrofoam trays, so you could just put as much mashed potatoes as you wanted and as much gravy as you wanted, and you could get as many chicken nuggets as you wanted.
And there were like wheat rolls that went with it, and it was just like that day. I looked forward to that day every single week.
The bell would ring for lunch, and people would run to the cafeteria to get there first because that line was the longest on Wednesdays.
And then other than that, like we had the cantina line, which was like chips and dip. I ate that basically every other day because I look forward to chicken nugget.
Remember the quesadilla pizza with the cheese sauce?
That was a good day. That was
Tuesdays.
Tanner hated that though.
Oh, chicken nuggets was my favorite, and then the quesadilla.
Dipped in the cheese. We had really good cheese too, like
just like nacho cheese. It was so good. My next thing is just like the social aspect, how you could go and you could see everybody, you could see everybody all the time. Like every day you would literally go and you'd have this friend in this class who, they're not feeling well or whatever. Like you just knew everything. It was like, I don't know. It was nice to see everybody all the time, basically.
And like everyone says that you don't really like everyone in your class, but by your senior year, everyone just like gets really, really close.
Mm-hmm.
And I really liked that.
Yeah.
Like people that I thought I would never talk to in high school, senior year, they were like one of the biggest people that I talked to.
It's still high school and there's still the drama and stuff, but senior year you're kind of just like over it. Everybody is like, you all have the same mentality and you're just ready to move on. And so it's kind of nice to everybody just kind of chills, and you're just kind of like, you become the family that you kind of always were but didn't realize you were.
So like I said, junior year I went and transferred to Avon High School. That'll be in another video. But I was on the Early Bird TV show, which was like the morning announcements, and it was live, and it was so much fun. I loved everybody on that staff. I loved doing it. I was a reporter, and then I anchored a little bit too. I loved reporting. I did like baseball, and then I did some like editorials on some people, and it was just like really fun experience. And I loved my teacher, and I had two of my really good friends that I still talk to, Alec and Alex. Love them both to death, and I just like that whole experience was just so much fun, and I still have some of the videos that I made.
My next thing is, it's not really from all of high school, it's just from senior year. Senior year was by far the best year. It wasn't even because we were the oldest or anything, it was just the best year. But art class for me was so fun. Second semester I had it with my friend Brody, and he was like the biggest jerk to me in that class, and like
she would tell me things that he would say and do, and I was just like in shock, but I love Brody.
Yeah, Brody, if you're watching this, hello. Like, I don't know, our thing was to use pickup lines on each other. Like, we're just friends, and I don't know, like, I still will text him. Like, I'll hear a funny pickup line, and I have to text it to Brody. Like, I don't know. I don't even know. What else would we do? He has a temper.
Oh my God.
And he didn't care what he said to teachers. So that made things interesting in art class, because that teacher was, like, I don't know, she didn't like stick up for herself whatsoever, and like you could literally just say whatever, and I don't know. He wiped blood on one of my pictures. Like, he is a character, and it made things very interesting.
Not to mention she's really, really good at art. Watch our Wreck It Wednesdays and you will see that. Like, some of the things she did.
Look at my smile.
Ew. Some of the things that she did in art class just like truly amazed me, and it just like made me hate her.
Yeah, well, I hated it because I tried to get art class every year in high school, and I got it senior year, and that was it.
So our last two things are
the same, because, you know, we've been best friends since 7th grade, so.
You know, we have some things that are gonna be alike. Prom. I went to prom 3 years, and it was so much fun. The dresses, the dancing, the getting ready.
Every part of it is so fun.
Even like afterwards, when you're like FC goes to bowling afterwards, and it was just like, it's just so much fun.
It's so fun, like every single part of it. But we like dressing up and doing that stuff.
Being
so
girly.
Yeah, being girly. It was always fun, and our dresses, and so much fun. We'll put some pictures of our dresses right here. Beautiful. And these pictures also lead into our next thing, which is our best friends that we made in senior year, Julia and Sophia.
We talk about them quite a lot, and we also did the birthday videos for them.
Yeah, those are the only people we do birthday videos for, and we only do it because they live in other countries and we don't get to see them on their birthdays. So
Julia is from Germany, Sophia is from Spain. We miss them so much. Like, it's really hard to talk about them because we both get emotional because we miss them so much.
There's an airplane, so you probably can't hear anything we're saying.
Oh my God!
Basically, obviously they were exchange students in our high school, and I had study hall, and me and this girl sat next to each other. We didn't know each other, and I had it like third period or something, and I just didn't really know anybody in there, so I just kind of kept to myself. And then one day, we didn't have assigned seats, and me and this girl always sat next to each other, and then one day we started talking about something. I think she asked me what homecoming was. Turns out it was Julia. So of course I was like, why don't you know what homecoming is? Like, that's American. So I was like, well, where are you from? Then, you know, it just turned into everything, and they ended up eating lunch. Her and Sophia ended up eating lunch with us that day, and as the saying goes, it was downhill from there.
Sorry we ruined your lives.
You ruined ours too. Yeah, it's crazy how we always thought that we were just two best friends, and like nobody would ever really like understand that, and then we met Julie and Sophia, and they're like exactly like us, except they're from other countries, so that kind of sucks.
Yeah, and that's what happened to us too. Like, the two people that we meet that we absolutely adore live hundreds, billion miles away.
We get to spend 9 months with them, and then they leave. But you know, let's not be depressing, okay? That's our favorite things of high school.
Comment down below what your favorite things were, and if you liked some of the things we did, or if you hated some of the things we did. Comment your favorite school lunch.
Yeah,
I want to know.
do that. Ours was good. All right.
Bye,
Thanks
guys.
for watching.